Good luck. Yes, it is. There we go. There we go. Quick play test stream. Good luck. Yes, it is. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Where are we at? No. Auto matchmaking run. Like I still need to put in some code that when people join the room, I need to send out a score update. Where is room? On enter? Oh boy. Okay, someone's shooting at me. Let's go back in the game. So all right, this is going to be super interesting to see what the latency is like. Shooting at people. It's actually cool. It is shooting through his body. That's interesting. Well, I don't have enough points to spare. So it is the onus of the person who's being hit who handles the collision detection. So if I don't see that the bullet hits me, it won't hit me. So you almost want to spray in their general direction and hope that one sticks. See, I hit him a couple of times. I can see that in the... This is cool. This is cool. And the bullets can hit droplets like that there. I like this. I like this a lot. So if you're bigger, you got a higher chance that your bullets are going to get stuck on water droplets. So it's kind of like a nerf. There's my test player. It's funny because it doesn't... Sometimes when the bullets... Wow. Something's not quite right with my maths. Oh, when the screen's this wide, it's slightly off. Ah, okay. Let's see. I've changed the ratio of the game, so my maths for... Oh boy. Hey, it's definitely hitting me. Well, who's this? It's so awesome seeing someone so excited about a game they've created. Yeah, thank you. Where are you from, Vagabond? Are you in the Fractal Discord community? Thanks for hopping on stream. Nope. Oh, how did you come across this? Did you just see it in the Twitch feed? This is the end of a hackathon. Just happened to stumble. Oh, cool! Welcome aboard. So I've created this game for a hackathon that's hosted by Justin Kahn, the guy that created Twitch. So I've got a 30-day project to utilize these. Utilize these fractals, and this is an Agar.io inspired game, but based on a sphere instead of just a flat plane. And I've only just implemented shooting today. So it's really interesting. You lose a point every time you shoot, but if you hit someone, the person who gets hit by the bullet, they lose 4 points. So it's actually a pretty interesting dynamic. This is the first time in 29 days that I've had this up and running. Where did he just go? Surely he just quit. I gotta ask him. Did it work? Oh, snap. Their game crashed. Aye. Well, that's what the playtest is about, right? Oh, man, I don't even know why their game crashed. Oh, I don't have logging. I'm going to log in with my Unity system. Let me see. Interesting concept. I'm working on a game for my class project. Oh, cool. How old are you? You'd be like high school or university? I don't need to know exact ages. Test 1, 2, 3. Auto join. There's a slight chance I've got people on different code bases in my game. And if that occurs, that might be what's causing some hicks. Okay, cool. Interesting comment. So what are you working on at the moment? What's your concept? By the way, if you haven't seen it before, and if you're slightly interested in NFTs, this is an NFT created by Justin Kahn. That's the URL. So it's an NFT for their exchange. It's like a marketplace where you can buy and sell gaming NFTs. But I am creating a game that's all about the marketplace NFT, which are these randomized snowflakes that got created by players, by Fractal, and they've distributed them out to 100,000 people for free. You can definitely see it's reducing. For some reason, the bullets aren't disappearing on collision. That's very intriguing. Let's see what's going on there. And are you developing in Unity as well? Bullet controller. On collision. Oh, okay. Maybe what? On collision other, when you detect anybody. If other person is my player, if it bumps into me, on my screen, if it bumps into me or another player on my screen, I want it to disappear. The bullets, that is. In my game, I've given a tag to my player called my player, and everyone else is just called player. That's going to kill my game. About this guy who has to fight through waves of beams. Our professor wants to make something out of the box. The main player must fight through a mountain town and then into the boss's base and take out the big beam. That's pretty funny. What are you actually using some of your own Blender created assets, or are you trying to use like the cylinder that's in? Is it cylinder? That's in Unity. Is it sphere? What am I thinking of? Create. Capsule. Thinking of? Yeah. Are you using the capsules as your beams? Like, and giving them like a color material? Because that would make it so much easier for you not having to create your own assets, as dropping in capsules. See what people are doing. Making the game in Unreal. Unreal. Interesting decision. They've gone with Unreal. I've tried Unreal. I just feel, because I started on Unity, going to Unreal, the user interface of Unreal feels very old to me. Just looks so outdated, and I'm an absolute sucker for modern looking interfaces. I'm sure Unreal Engine 5 will look really nice. Screenshot of the Unreal Engine. Can I get a screenshot? Here we go. Yeah, I just feel like for a game dev engine, I mean, I'm being overly particular at the end of the day, whatever the best tool that you're used to. I just feel like all these buttons are so year 2010. It doesn't inspire me. I'm being so finicky, sorry. Pretty different. Do you have a preference between the two? Being a user? People bugging out. My Discord chat, see if anyone's messaged me with issues. I'm going to compile a new version of the game, chuck it up into my web browser. I like blueprint coding. Okay. Hey, Jeffrey. How you doing? Where am I getting Jeffrey's messages from? Is that YouTube? It is. Yeah, so have you done much C# programming? I mean, I'm doing C# programming. I don't really need to use blueprint types systems, but Unity does have visual scripting. Have you seen that? I was considering dabbling with it to, jump into it for a week and see what I think. Visual scripting, I believe, is very similar to blueprints, where you literally just have a full-on matrix of inputs and outputs. Okay, what am I doing? Build. Web. 42. Thanks. While that builds, I'm just going to get my website ready. So this is a server that I'm hosting my files on at fractalwars.io. I should have mentioned that earlier. Same. Okay. So I just need to clear out my build files. It says my number incorrect. Game build 42. Cool. So I'm just going to upload. I'm going to drag and drop my build 42 once it finishes. Find that update bar. There we go. When that finishes, we're good to go. Yeah, fractalwars.io is where the game is. The only thing is, in about a minute's time, there's going to be a new version deployed to try and help the bullets actually disappearing. But yeah, you should definitely check out Fractal. I don't know how often they're doing hackathons, but they're, you know, it's a good chance to get involved with something that will give you either exposure or a possible prize. The prize for this first hackathon they've done is approximately 10,000 US dollars, 100 Solana, and a free Fractal NFT. I'm currently competing with probably 15 different developers or different groups that have entered. So it's not like a huge Ludum Dare or anything. I probably spent about 100 hours on this project, and I have embarked on a project that was more difficult than I had originally entailed. I've never actually done a multiplayer networking game, so I've spent 40% of my time learning the multiplayer framework called PUN, Photon Unity Networking. And on top of that, the complexities around trying to have a game that plays out around a sphere has mucked up a lot of my basic understanding of how to do player controls on a typical XYZ axis and gravity going down. So if you, in Unity, you can just create a flat floor and you can have all of your rigid bodies or all of your player objects with the standard physics system enabled. So you've got gravity, everything just falls down, and you move your characters along your X and Z axis, and Y is your jumping axis. Whereas in this instance, I've got this central sphere and I have to turn off gravity and I have to have all my objects spawn around this sphere and have simulated gravity where you're moving around a sphere. So it's very, very weird for camera controls, player controls, bullets, and then networking. So it's been very challenging for me personally, but I've learned so much, which has been awesome. All right, so I'm just dropping in my build files. I need to make. So this is using Unity's WebGL. That's one other. I can't say benefit. I'm not sure how hard it is to compile in Unreal. Is there a good? Oh, hello, tree. Vagabond, is there a good compilation for Unreal Engine out to WebGL? I don't know if you've done that before. I was going to modify my HTML file for the new version of the game. Tree, yes, I'm pushing out changes to enable shooting, and it's quite possibly very buggy. That's why I'm already up to my first fix since the stream started. Shooting bullets at each other, and bullets are just getting stuck on each other, and they're not actually disappearing on collision. So in theory, if I open up F12, actually I'll just double check that. I've got to clear the cache on my server. If I open up, even actually just opening up Fractal Wars in a new browser, incognito, should clear my cache. Are you enjoying game dev, bud? I'm really enjoying it. So I'm going to put in a fractal. I'm just going to look up my database for the fractal attributes, attack labs, and I'll create live stream. I'm going to call the custom room live stream if people want to join in that, just to make sure we don't have any people playing on the old version of the code joining in. Oh, good. That's what I like to hear. I'm finding it incredibly fun too. I didn't study game dev. I actually studied accounting, and I went straight into software development for 10 years, all around financial products. Okay. I'm just going to quickly send messages out to my contacts. Awesome. Thanks, Trey. Thank you. I'll have to check that out. I'm keen to see. And how you made that. Great. I was hoping to create a website which can retrieve data from my database, all about leaderboards, rankings, and what have you. So that'd be cool. I was actually going to consider doing something, but let me just message peeps. Just trying to get more people to help with the testing. Sending out another ping in my own user group. Bullets don't disappear quickly. Can you open? Sorry, I'm going to type out instructions to people who might not be on stream. I can't join your game. Can you refresh your browser? Oh, Ron might be here. Ron's joined my game. What? Ron's quit. So did you type live stream and click join? Let me simulate it in another browser. I'll open up two. So I've opened up another browser. In theory, if it's the most recent, that should be up to 16 slots. So in theory, if I take test 1, 2, 3, and then click live stream, maybe it's the fact that I've done uppercase L and S, to be honest. It might be that finicky. I have a feeling it is. Yeah, it is. Oh, see, Daisy, didn't mean to copy that. Live stream. Just like that, if you copy that in. That's wrong. Join room name. Sending out a screenshot to people. Oh, you got it? Beautiful. Okie dokie. There we go. All right, we've got quite a few people in now. Okay, this is going to be interesting. There's a theory on. This shooting dynamic is very interesting. I'm intrigued to see how it plays out. So one problem we had previously was that there was no way to kill someone who was really large. There was no in-game mechanics. So this is the first time playtesting with shooting. So now I really want to find Ron because he's got 200 points. There's no way for me to catch up with him right now. The larger you are, the quicker you collect droplets. But if I find him, I want to see if I can just blast him down. And I've got 47 points. Every time you shoot, you lose 1 health. Okay, so there's some bullets coming down. The bigger you are, the bigger your bullets are, which also means right now the bullets do collide with water droplets. So water droplets are a bit of a shield for you. I can just crop video from this stream, but might have a little head in it. Whoop. Okay. I'm recording this stream right now as well. I've got this recording, so we can share. Actually, which reminds me, I've got this computer mining as well. So let's just turn off my mining software so it doesn't lag. Forgot about that. Yeah, that's off now. Okay, let's see if I can find Ron. So I have got 114 points. Ron is 400. I want to find. Okay, so there's another thing I've enabled that your bullets. Wow, a lot of people come in stream. This is good, at least in the game. This is really good. 7 testers. This is what I like to see. Your bullets don't activate for hitting people until after about 1 second. Okay, so did I just hit Therion? That was because I was having a problem when I was shooting bullets. It was killing me. I got to work out how to shoot bullets out of my body without killing myself. It is actually so hard to hit people. It's bouncing off of people's bodies still. I was so sure I did a on collision destroy. What? It's hitting them though, right? I can see it's taking... I'll get hit. Let's see. I'll jump into these bullets. Yeah, they're hurting me. There's Vagabond. Oh boy, and I've just pressed another website URL, so I'm standing still. Okay. Why are the bullets just bouncing off people? It's hurting them when it bounces, but I swear I put in a destroy condition. But it's kind of funny. I'll have to fix that in my next release. Okay, so Seath. Let's see if I can hit him. Watching his score. He's on 150. Am I damaging him or what? I'm shooting through him. I'm going to turn on this collision delay. What is this thing? Get away from me, Seath. Do a long range shot on him. Let's see. Okay, so that hit him. And it bounced. I've got to change this collision delay. I have to change it. It's shooting through people. Okay, I got him once. Okay, I'm going to spam peeps down that direction. Oh, seriously. Okay, so where's the Therion? He should be the easiest one to kill because he's so big. It is actually hard to hit people. He's got 580. My objective is to get him down to like sub 500. I've got 50 bullets. Let's see if I can do this. Can I convert? He's actually pretty quick. This Gary V NFT is not giving me enough speed boost. I need to go get a high speedy. I need to go do someone sent me a name of a fractal which has high speed. Oh my goodness. Come on, come on. I've got him down a little bit. Gee, that is hard work. And if you run into your own bullets, you also die. So oh, I'm thinking, okay, I've got some code fixes I have in mind, that's for sure. So, reduce the time it takes before your bullet becomes collidable. That's change 1. And change 2 is actually to increase the amount of damage. So when you shoot, you lose 1 health, but when it hits them, they lose 4. But it's actually quite difficult to hit people. So I'm thinking of increasing it to like 6 damage or increase the speed of a bullet, but then there's less dodging going on. It's pretty interesting seeing people try and dodge. I feel like the speed is quite nice. And your bullets do slow down in speed if you're bigger. So eventually people are shooting spirit bombs around the map. See that there? I need to activate collision sooner. There you go. This is very, very interesting. I feel like it's working pretty nicely. Oh, wow. Okay. Ethereon, he's got 884. Let's see if I can look at his spirit bombs. Oh man, what am I doing? I'm misclicked and I've hit out of the screen. Oh gee, because I'm like on I was gonna say Fractal Wars. Unbelievable. This is like the bottom corner of my screen. I almost need like a dedicated play screen and the ability to click maximize. Test 1 attack labs. Let's get a juicier NFT. Speed 199. You know what? Let's do a search. I need to know what the fastest. Velocity 400. What's the fastest in existence? Let's go with Liber. Liber looks pretty good. I like Liber. Let's do this. Velocity 417. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Okay, let's see if anyone was asking questions. Okay. We got some speed going on. Let me see if I'm missing any YouTube messages as well. I don't know if they're coming up on my Streamlabs. Oh, my daughter's watching me. That's funny. Yeah, it's just whoa. Check out the spirit bombs. Avery, if you're still watching, you should come join the game, bubs. Fractalwars.io. Okay. I need to shoot. I need to disable that delay on. Man, he's huge. So he's trying to either eat me or shoot me. Ethereum. All right. So what's his health? 901. Let's see if we can hit him down. Yes, that works. I've taken 50 off of him. And I can't shoot. You can't shoot if you have less than 5 points. I'm beating him down. This is good. I like this. This is the mechanic we needed. A way to take down these behemoths. Oh, man. Okay, this is really cool. Now what I want to do is go into a spectator type view. Fractal minigames. So I should be able to join in with... Oh, you can't, Avery? What are you at school or something? No, you're at home. You're at home right now. Oh, you're at Poppy's house. Oh, wow. How on earth did you find out that I was streaming, Avery? That's my daughter, my little 9-year-old that drew these fractals in. Spectator mode. How on earth did you find my game, Aves? Okay. Let's take a look at this place. Can I see people shooting in spectator view? I don't know why people's names in spectator view for me is coming up like this. I'll have to look into that later. That is so cool. Look at that. It looks awesome. I can't believe how cool this looks. I'm going to make this bigger. That is so cool. Look at these bullets just beaming around the planet. This would look so good with like 16 people. This is unreal. I'm trying to get a screenshot. Where's Ethereon? Where's that beautiful purple? Oh, I'm trying to control this. Where's my beautiful purple one? Did Ethereon die? I need like a log of when people leave room or die. Can't see that beautiful purple one. Let me check that screenshot. Oh, that is so cool. I'm actually really stoked with this. The bullet bounced back. Now I'm going to open up game. Vagabond's still in. Can anyone join? He did leave. Come on, Ethereum. We need you. How to kill others. You plan to add HP in the future. Points equal HP. If you get hit, you lose 4 points. If your points go to 0, you're dead. Let's see. Yeah, shooting is really cool. Okay, so what we can do right now, I might just beef up the shooting slightly. So let's look at our logic. So we have a bullet controller, which I had 2 hours of issues today trying to get this to work. So we've got this wait function. I'm going to change it from being half a second to 0.2 seconds before the bullet becomes collidable. Almost no orbs. Okay, I can change that. I was having problems that when too many orbs were spawning, the game would crash, but I've now put a max limiter on that. And what I will do, might bump up the max just slightly and change the speed. So I have something called a game manager that I've created, which is essentially just an object which has a bunch of variables. You just find where my Unity editor has gone. So I'm going to jump out of this character. Get out. That's so weird that there's no orbs though. There should be like 800. There should always be 800 orbs on the map at any given time. That's a bug if there's no orbs. That's actually really interesting that there's no orbs. So what I'll have to do then is I'll create the next game. So I'll just call it like LS2 or something. And then I'll look up the log. I don't understand how that's a possibility. That's so weird. Because people have gotten to like 5,000 points before, which is 5,000 orbs. So there must have been a failure on someone's machine. And I just don't have the log because I'm not the host. So I'll host this next one. I'm going to put these changes in. So 0.2 seconds before a bullet becomes active. On collision other, if it's me or if it's someone else. Whoops. I got the collision logic here, but I didn't have anything to actually get rid of the bullet. That's the problem. I thought I got that in before. Okay. Now I'm going to beef up the damage slightly. So when we're hit, I'm going to make it, you lose 8. I'm going to double the damage. We collide. So much spaghetti everywhere. Where is my collision logic? I'm going to lose 8 points when we get hit by a bullet now. Sorry, bud. Much appreciated. Thanks for helping. Watching on my mum's phone. This is my daughter. Watching on mum's phone, and the first video was you doing Fractal Wars. I'm going to go watch something else. Kiss, kiss. My daughter's bailed on me. I love it. I love it. I want to eat a special blinking orb that makes me shoot out of all of my fractal tips for 5 seconds. That would be a seriously cool buff. That is so doable as well. I'm really, really intrigued. I really want to deploy buffs and have like an announcement come up saying in 10 seconds we have like a multi-shot buff landing on Africa. So then everyone has to geographically work out where they are. And we probably need to have a compass in the top right-hand corner that always tells you where north is. Because one thing that's really hard is when you're a small player and your view is like this big, you have no idea where north is. So I want to teach everyone geography in this whole mix as well. Because it's cool. Like I still don't know where probably half of the countries are. Tree is very smart. Tree is, yeah, I won't go on about how smart and successful he is, but he's a hardcore Twitch streamer and has people working for him around the clock streaming for many, many years. Yeah, that's an awesome feat. I love it. Okay, so put in those tweaks. I'm gonna be brave and just build it and hope I didn't break something. I'm gonna put it straight out there. I'm gonna do a clean build. We'll fully clear my caches. There you go. All right, let me look at these messages that I've been missing from people. So I've got some DMs coming through from Seath. Okay. Couple of things I'm noticing game. The bullets don't hit often, and if they do, they kind of bounce off. And he can't consume other fractals or be consumed. I'll have to test that. Maybe I broke the fractal to fractal collision. Just you are supposed to be able to eat other people. Looks like my stream is lagging, which is fine. I'm lagging because I'm compiling this game. It's using all of my CPU. Let's see what Tree has sent me. Oh, Tree, if you're able to do that, that would be awesome. I literally only have 7 hours left because right now it's Friday 3 p.m. here. The fractal submission isn't due for probably another 36 hours. But my problem is today is realistically my only day left that I can work on it. I have family visitors from interstate tomorrow, so my Saturday I'm pretty much out the whole day. So the best I could do is maybe some work on Saturday night, but I feel like I'm pushing it a bit fine. I'll do some planning. I mean, maybe I could just provide your URL supplementary to my submission and say, hey, Tree's also been a legend and helped summate some of the information from my game over here. I'll take a look at what you've done. If you send me the URL, that'd be ace. Thank you. Yeah, look, I think that my weakest point is probably my pitch factor. I don't really like selling myself all that much. I'm just a builder. Having said that, I did obviously run a business, and I'm good at making art, videos, this, that, and the other, but not necessarily me delivering a verbal pitch for myself. I do, let me see, probably saw in Discord chat, I quickly utilized some actions in Photoshop to, where is it? Create some cool art. So it's effectively just different actions that I've accrued or macros that I've accrued over time in, let's do a video bit, don't worry. I see. Cheers, bud. So I figure it would be pretty I mean, this is just concept art for like different graphics and what have you. Thanks, Tree. But yeah, I think it'd be cool to have something like this where when you do get shot, your fractal explodes. There's like a 3-second fractal explosion animation where you literally just become all these particles all around. I feel like that would look so cool as a part of the shooting system. Okay, I think my build may have completed now, so I'm gonna get ready to clear this out. Yeah, there's things like that. Sound and animations and visuals. A lot of things I'm missing, but it all comes down to time. Okay, so let's. How many hours does one have in a day? A new build ready. Trying to find where my URL in amongst my million screens. Page is open. Protecting the provider. That's my wallet integration. I've got that halfway ready. Don't think I'm going to push for that though. That's to allow you to connect your NFT and play with your NFTs. That means I can do that right now. I'm able to read in Unity the wallet. I know what people's wallet addresses are if they connect the wallet. What I haven't done yet is build a UI to bring in all of the NFTs. And that's another 2-day project to try and make it aesthetically pleasing. Scroll bar, show you all of your NFTs, all your NFT attributes. Like, that's a bit of work. I've got the connections, I just don't have the way to make it look nice for a user to select. Beautiful. Busy desktop. Okay, so this isn't even gonna work. I wouldn't spend time on the wallet integration for F100. Cheers, bud. I agree. I feel like there's so many other quicker wins at the moment. I was just happy to know that I could do it. That's for sure. I've never seen it before, so I went through the Solana website and found really nice, simple documentation in JavaScript just to build the connectors. So that was a bit of a relief to know that that doesn't look like it's going to be the most difficult hurdle. Plus, I think Mike had some ideas on other ways to connect people's players into the game without even having to use all of it. I haven't taken a look at his proposal yet, but I'm all for allowing people to play a game without risk of wallets being compromised. i.e. someone hacking my server or something and sending out malicious requests to wallets. Like I'm happy to not have that kind of security risk over my head. If Fractal comes up with another solution, I'm all for it. Like imagine if Fractal.is allowed you to create an account with them. This is just my own sort of like mental thought. You create an account with them, email, password, you log in, you connect your wallet to that email, sort of like maybe the Great Verification System where you connect the Discord ID to a wallet. But let's say you've got this Fractal account, and then all I care about, sort of like the Google account login system, is I'm saying you log into my game with your Fractal account, and I then pass off a connection to the Fractal website, and the Fractal website returns me, this is what their wallet is. So I don't have the ability to do anything other than a read function. So my website can't steal anything because I'm asking them to only ever log in to their Fractal email. Something like that, or a token. If they're already logged in at Fractal, maybe I can read their cookie or something that says they're logged in via what email already. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Let me just get this game up and running again, and I'll shoot out another notification to people that we're on to the next version. Build 43. Via my server cache. Really need to bring through the version into the game screen so we can see what version we're on, just to make sure with confidence we're loading the most recent. Beyond proof of concept, I'd focus on the shiny trinkets as long as they. Do you think shooting was a shiny trinket? I definitely needed something to bring in some more competition. Very hard to beat people that have already been in the game for so long. Attack labs. The only way I know what version I'm on is I'm opening up the developer console, and it should state Yeah, under console, there's Web43 framework's been loaded. I'm going to call this new room LS2, lowercase LS2. And I want my fast fractal. I don't know what it was. We'll go with this one. Okay. So if people reload on like incognito, you should get the most recent version. I'm going to send a message out again. Last game. Oh, I should actually create the game. That would help. All right, so now I've created it. Now I'm the host. Oh no, no. I should be creating it on my development system because then I can actually track for bugs. I've already told people to join. That'll have to do. LS2 Tac Lab Specky. Well, call me. This is my spectator account. Playing as Bob. Fractal Bob. And I still need the code to be put in place that says when you join a game, ask everyone for their scores. Frack attack. Hey. Another tester, no. Okay, I'm back. Hello, Specky. I wonder who's blank. Someone joined with no name. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay, so I copped that. Where's my name? Tac Lab Specky. Oh, I'm Specky. That's right. Okay. Yeah. I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling some heat. Definitely getting shot. This is working. This is working really well. And I think the bullets are doing 8 damage each, right? Yeah, that hurts. These bullets are so painful now. They're so painful now. This is going to be interesting to see if people can like hit a vagabond with the no name. This is going to be really interesting to see if anyone can actually get to like 100 points. We could almost say like there's a target that the game ends when someone gets to 300 points or something, or a 2-minute countdown, or the first of the two. Who has the highest score after 2 minutes, or who first gets to 500 points, like some sort of win mechanism. So here, yeah, I just killed someone. Can you shoot now? Yeah. Unless I'm misreading your messages, yes, we can definitely shoot. You knew we could shoot, right? Because in the stream we've been shooting. I'm misreading you. This stream is all about playtesting shooting. So if you shoot, you lose 1 point. And if you hit someone else or you collide with your own bullet that you just shot out, you lose 8 points at the moment. So if you shoot someone that only has, say, 6 points, they die. Or if you spam shoot them and they had 100 points, you can actually just kill people. Like you can, you get 10 bullets into someone, you've done 80 damage now. Whether or not that's balanced, I don't know. This will be interesting because now I can throw out like a prize. If I can do some good data logging, I can say the person who wins the most games tomorrow or a day after or next week, gets a free try or something. Put up some bounties to play test it even harder. Oh, see, I just shot myself. See, that's dangerous. If you shoot in the direction, that's really weird. See that there? The bullet's coming out of my body, because the bullet starts at the center of my body, and the bullet's taking too long to leave my body. The bullet is colliding with myself and killing me. I'm killing myself if I shoot in the direction I'm going, like that. So I'm gonna stay still to shoot. Bit of a nerf. I'll have to change that I got to look into the logic there better. All right, so I'm going to stay still. And I'm going to try and kill. Who's that? Wow, I've accidentally just gone full screen. Misclicked something. Change the screen. Oop. There we go. Oh man, someone's just blitzing me. Who's that? Okay, so I just deleted someone. I'd have to look back and replay how quickly that was. Actually, I've got my YouTube video on the side. Let's watch that. How quickly was that? Oh no. Quality? High? Oh, is it gonna go? Did I just? There's a bit of delay on that stream. I was killing myself because the bullets weren't coming out. Yeah, that's because I changed that logic. Oh, I've died. Here we go. I changed that logic so your bullets can do collisions sooner than later because I put this delay in to say bullets can't collide with people for half a second to give the bullets time to get out of your body because essentially the bullets are within your collision zone when they spawn. I don't know how to... I should be able to do it. I could have the bullets collide. Come out from the side of your character. I just need to work out how to code that. Like have them spawn a little bit further away. Or I should be able to work out somewhere in the collision logic to say, hey, that's me. Don't collide with me. Yeah, I should be able to tag the bullets and give a special tag to them saying it's my bullet. Don't collide with your own bullet. I gotta look into that. All right, so what am I on, Bob? Oh, attack lab spec. Yeah, I'm on 100. Where's Frack Attack? I'm gonna try and kill Frack Attack. Cheers, bud. Have a good one. Get some rest. Good luck with your project, your Mr. Bean project, or your Unreal game dev project to kill the Bean King. Now, if you shoot through a points field, there's a chance your points collide with the water droplets. So that's where it's a bit of an interesting defense mechanism. Oh, I'm hitting myself. I have to change that. I have to fix that. That's definitely one last enhancement to make your bullets not kill yourself. And you have to shoot in front of people wherever they're going. Like, I might make these bullets quicker again. That'll also help the problem. Oh, bullet. Don't know. And your bullets look like they can collide with each other. They can. It's a bit of a defense tactic, shooting in the direction of people shooting at you. And I feel like, two big players going head to head is actually hard to kill each other. Especially because bullets are colliding with bullets. That's an interesting defense tactic. Almost could make these bullets do even more damage because it is actually quite difficult to hit people. Whoa. This would be so cool seeing 16 people going at it. I'm definitely considering putting up and even like on collision when you get hit stating how much damage the bullets did to you would be kind of cool. Oh, wow. See, we're just literally killing each other. As in, we're shooting so much, we're killing ourselves. I'm super stoked this has worked. This is actually quite difficult for me to implement. That's so good. And your bullets physically get larger the bigger you get. Eventually, yeah, you do have spirit bombs coming out, which is pretty cool. Are you in the game tree, or you're just observing at the moment? Unless you're Frack Attack. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is the next level of competition. Like this and buffs is gonna. Oh, you are Frack Attack. This and in-game buffs is going to be super interesting. And the experience for me is pretty good. And I'm in Australia. I've got like 300 ping to this server. I've set it up for US because I figure most of our player base at the moment is in America, because a bit of an assumption there. But obviously, I'd like to make it a better experience during development for the testers, and I'll expose it. I'll allow people to choose regions once we get enough player base. I wonder if the bullets could be quicker, or have velocity impact the speed by an even greater amount. I've got a lot of playtesting to do. And that's where I'd love to sort of bring out statistics and see, how tries winning more often. Like if we had, like the other cool thing would be maybe the buffs, heat-seeking bullets. I wonder if the buffs could have different influences depending on your faction. Heat-seeking missiles would be super interesting to code. I have to do proximity checks. It'd be super interesting to code. And it's really weird right now when you die, the camera's not automatically updating. The camera's just going black. It only comes back to life when you start moving. It's very weird. Very weird. Let's see if there's anyone else in Discord. It's such a, like, for me to play test this, I almost need to play test it in about 10 hours time. But yeah, running short on time at the moment, obviously, because I'm gonna have to go to bed. For tomorrow weekend. But I think I'm gonna have to do some real late night playtesting for me, which is a more suitable time for everyone else. Like our Discord server right now is quite quiet. I'm guessing it's because it's like everyone's working in America. But yeah, I have made it so you lose a point every time you shoot, and I feel like that is a good enough punishment to make sure people don't spam themselves. Like you've got to be somewhat strategic with your placement. Wondering, maybe the bullets should go faster in the direction that you're moving. We just burnt each other to death. It's so easy to go down to nothing. It's like you could play this game in two different ways. Like you're going out on a mission to hunt down whoever the leader is. It would almost be interesting if I set up, yes, a GPS to show where north is, but also a GPS for player one. That would make it so hard to find, to stay in position one. Like imagine if there was an arrow that always told you where the person who's number one on the leaderboard is. Everyone would just constantly be going hunting down player one. It would be so difficult. You'd be so defensive. You'd be running away from people, popping out bullets to try and defend yourself with your projectiles. It's sort of like a space battle where, they're deploying flares behind themselves, or an actual, pilot, what do you call it? A jet battle, deploying flares to defend yourself from heat missiles. Yeah, I got to make these bullets slightly quicker, I reckon. In fact, I think I have been making them slightly quicker, but maybe my code isn't quite right. I've been trying to make them quicker. Oh man, I'm not getting you at all. I'm gonna die. Oh boy. Actually, can you try and eat me just by bumping into me? We've got Boob in the game now. Mike, can you shoot me? Okay, you just destroyed me. Oh, we got Mike. This is actually going to get very interesting. I may have possibly turned off player collisions. I don't know. Oh, he's just killed me. Yeah, let me see. I'm constantly not looking at my Attack Labs YouTube channel. I don't know if that chat's coming through. Let me see. Let's find Mike. Where's Mike? Oh wow, Mike's taking you out. Gotta hunt him down. There he is. Oh boy. Oh boy. Getting him with a few small shots. I'm nearly dead. I was down to sub 10 health. I'm not having to look at the leaderboard to work out what my health is, but I always need to put that UI somewhere else, like down the bottom, like health or something. I think I need to work on my UI, in-game UI, definitely. Okay, you guys have destroyed each other. I'm just accumulating right now. I'm building up a war stash. I'm trying to find wherever you guys are. I need to get so big that I can see the whole map. That'll be interesting to experience. You're tiny, yeah. Ain't no coming back. Heat-seeking missiles would actually be really good because you could defend against them still. Like, similarly to right now, when bullets are coming at you, you can shoot at them, and there is that collision that takes place. If you could shoot at a heat-seeking missile and make it explode, that'd be pretty cool. So then, like, a way to attack someone is you'd almost be shooting heat-seeking missiles all around them. So they're sort of like coming in and curving. Get one. Mike's getting bigger. I need more points. Cardell. Who's Cardell? Hey, little Cardell, trying to take him out with my spirit bombs. Come on, Cardell. Why can't I get Cardell? Cardell on a different version or something. Oh no, he's getting shot. It's just a delay. You get too distracted trying to shoot people. You don't get points. Just deleted Mike. So that's dangerous. If you go to war with someone, both you and that other person get deleted, and you give the first person position to someone else. Oh boy. Get a screenshot of that without dying. This is supposed to be a half-hour playtest. It's funny. I'm gonna have to start working on my pitch soon, but this is actually quite enjoyable. Cardell's taken over. Cardell's come into the scene late and is going to position 1. That's quite impressive. There's Booby. Yeah. I was watching Mike's health go down as I shoot him. This is good. I'll leave him on 2. Walk off. Actually, no, I have to test eating people. Oh, what? Okay, so player collisions don't work anymore. I'm going to turn that back on. That's very interesting. I should turn that back on. Someone's trying to come eat you. You're just going to unload on them, which is good. Okay, hang on. We got to partner up. Hold up, tree. Let's go as a team. Let's go. Don't shoot me, tree. Let's go kill Cardell. Let's gang up on Cardell. Where are you, Cardell? There's Mike. There he is. Okay, get him from 2 angles. 2 angles. I'm going to go top side. We're going to finish this guy off. Shoot through him. Come on. Come on. I'm so small now. I've lost all my points. I can't see anything. We've managed to take off about 200 from him. I like that. Okay. I'm even considering buffing the damage again, given how easy it is to defend from them. I'm gonna push it up to 12 damage a shot and re-enable consumption. Where is that logic? Why would that not be working? I didn't even intentionally. If game object compare my player. Oh, no, this here needs to be other player. Cool. On collision enter. Then we're going to send the kill command. Yes. Cool. I like that. And if their player, yes. So only if we're bigger than them will we eat. Okay. And damage. -12. And bullet controller. We'll wait for slightly longer for bullets to get out. And I'm going to do another build. I think this might hopefully be the build we can sit on for a little bit of time. Oh, okay. I also got to increase bullet speed. Let's get that right. Bullet speed. Right, bullet speed times bullet speed. It will make call on firing function. We're passing in movement speed plus 25 as the bullet speed. Just double check it's the right variable. Variable 1, variable 2. I'm going to do plus 50 just to test that it's working. I just want to double check my, bullet speed's position 2. Cool. I'm going to do a test build all by myself before I push out to public. While that's going on, I might join the current public battle. Test 1, 2, 3. Seen a Penta in the game for a while. Can't remember Penta names. LS2. Ooh, there's so many droplets here. There's like a part of the map where no one's been playing. It's good. Okay. Oh, did I get him? Okay, so I'm gonna create my own game on another screen. Oh, that's not intended. You join. Trying to think about the code changes that I've just made. I might actually be able to join everyone's game. Game version 44. This will be funny to see. Does it work? I've got like hyperspeed bullets and no one else does. Let's test this out. You can't shoot when you've got less than, I think, 5 points. Guys. I wonder if it's quick on their screen too. Am I sending quick as data? It's like God mode. What else have I done? 12 damage. Oh, wow. I take extra damage though. Whereas I'm not giving extra damage to people. Oh boy. And I think they wouldn't consume me, but I would be able to consume them. I'm pretty sure I can consume people, but no one can consume me. This is good. Where are you, frack attack? I'm gonna eat you. Yeah. Test 1, 2, 3. No. Yes. It's just laggy because I'm an American. Well, I'm in Australia playing on an American server. Which I should change that when I collide into people, I delete them straight away on my screen. Because I'm going to send them the kill command anyway. Food for thought. Yes. Are my bullets quicker than theirs? Is that? I'm trying to work that out. I can't tell. I think they are. Okay. I gotta make sure without a doubt that I'm modifying the right bit of code. I'm gonna pretty much give myself laser beams. Just to double check that I'm definitely making the right code change. Fire. I'm sending through a variable of plus 500, which in theory I'm just going to be clicking at people and they've got no chance to dodge. LS2. I'm going to call this Attack Labs V45 hacks. These work. Where did I get an error? What is my error? Where doth thou go? My beautiful console log. I'm just going to try and join again. Join. Window. General console. Oh, I don't know what happened. Just imply I'm not connecting to Photon Network. Let's try again. Attack Labs hacks. LS2. Maybe LS2 is closed. Maybe. I'm very confused. Auto join? Peculiar. I'm just going to click auto join this time. Auto join? Okay. I don't know what was going on there. Oh, that is disgusting. I'm definitely changing the right variable. Oh, whoever comes across me is going to get obliterated. Oh, that's disgusting. Seth, I'm coming for you. Do I break it? Probably. Oh, look at oh, I gotta change the activity. The bullets are probably flying so fast that they're not colliding with anyone because they don't collide for 0.3 seconds. Oh, I can only see like 3 frames. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. Well, we know now that I'm changing the right variable. Fractal player plus. We'll leave it at that and do a build. Ah, yes. It'll take me a few minutes to get the build up and running. No more orbs. That's definitely a situation where I need to do some more playtesting. It's like I need to make sure that I'm hosting the game. Or it's like I've got to put on. It'd be interesting if people like. It's almost like you need some devs. I'm trying to work out the best way to do this. I could expose a log in the top right hand corner that just shows errors. That would be a good idea. Only show when there's errors, so then at least people can tell me what the problem is. There's no more orbs, and I'm also getting some crazy red error in the top right hand corner. That's something I'll probably have to build during the development cycle, especially if I'm changing things so frequently. I'm going to be breaking things left, right, and center. In build. I'm guessing it stopped working because someone quit and it didn't hand over admin rights to someone else to start spawning them. Bunch of virtual machines in there. True. True. Yeah. I think it could I even just do that with having 16 web browsers open and have like some Chrome extension that has the ability to send inputs into each browser. I don't know if you can do that in parallel. That would help so much. Imagine I could just max out a game just by clicking play and it just goes until it breaks, leave it running for an hour and find out why did it fail after an hour. But I need to find those edge conditions. I put in a fix the other day because if you had more than 1,000 droplets, it exceeded the maximum variable that the Photon network allows you to have. You're not allowed to have more than 1,000 network objects. So I'm still trying to work out how to remove droplets from being a network object, if I can. What a network object means is it's like effectively like a player on the map, and its position, rotation, all of its attributes are being shared with everyone constantly. If it's not a network object, then if you pick up one of these droplets and consume it, I don't know how you can tell other people in the network that you consume something, so they need to then remove it from their PC, unless it's a network object. I'm trying to look into ways around it. At the moment, I've managed to work out that the bullets don't have to be network objects because I can spawn them and I can give them a direction and a velocity and say that they're going to last for 5 seconds. And I can tell everyone where they spawned, what direction they're going. That's all they need to know. and everyone else can work out, did I collide with that or not? And that works because I don't need to tell people an ID as such. It's very confusing. Like, how do I pick up a droplet and tell someone else to remove that droplet from their scene when we both don't understand what droplet that is? Unless, here's an idea. I could number all droplets. So droplet 1 through to 1,000,000. And one person is in charge of creating the droplets. And they're not network object droplets, but they tell everyone where the droplets are spawning. When you pick up a droplet, you send that ID tag out to everyone saying, I just picked up droplet 2,900. And everyone has to delete that droplet from their local client. Then we have less network data, network traffic. We don't have to keep syncing these droplets all around the map. They're there where they are once and they don't move. Interesting. Okay, so I've got some optimizations I can do in the future. Might make the game less laggy. I like that guy. Updating server. The old build. Oh my goodness. That would be a problem, but no, that's okay because I'm still referencing it by this index file. Save. Build. Upload. All right, I think this is going to be my last push. Clearing server. Fractal laws. What else is in the chat I'm not responding to? Cool. All right, I'm going to call this version 44. Okay, that's coming through. Labs. Golden array. It's good to auto join. Didn't even host, which is good because I need to actually host this game in my development editor where I've got console login. Room name V44. I'm just going to let friends know. This is higher bullet damage, faster moving parts. All right. Curtis, if you're there, can you consume me? Curtis just left. See? Um, game name V44. Sorry, just telling a few people that. Yeah. King Toadie's in. Okay, this is super interesting. I want to see if I can consume someone. In fact, I might even open up another browser. Got a little pleb that I can eat. The V44 is the room name. Okay, there is V44. And can I eat him? Yes, I can. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. Oh, these bullets are so quick now. This is going to be interesting. Oh, so the consume me logic is kind of bad for people who lag. I'm like 0.6 seconds behind everyone else because there's a round trip. Maybe I should get rid of consumption until I can like perfect the server lag. Like I'm getting consumed by people before I even see them, before I can even shoot them. That's super interesting. But you don't notice that as much with a shooting game. That lag, that is. Super interesting. That going through him? No, see, he just ate me and I couldn't even. Oh, wow. I'm lagging like a boss. Oh, boy. Yeah, I definitely prefer the shooting mechanic because the shooting system is driven by did I get hit by the bullet that just came at me? And it feels it's less laggy because your computer's controlling the collisions. Oh, who's this? Fractal. Oh, that damage is so good. I wonder if whoever Fractal is, two different modes. Yeah, I'm going to disable collisions. Oh boy. Especially, I feel like collisions at the moment it needs to be a mode where you're on a server with good ping. Or everyone's really slow, so slow that the lag isn't as noticeable. Like lag is insane. You can move my whole screen in almost half a second. Love to see how other people do lag compensation. That's King Toddy. Gee, he's okay. I gotta think about this. Can I actually kill him? This is a part of my playtest. Now that we're doing 12 damage, is someone on 700 actually overpowered or not? You love consume, but it's laggy. Waste all their points because they can't eat you. You can't annoy people to waste all their points because they can just eat you. The radius is an interesting thing, Curtis. So right now, if you bump into someone that's smaller than you, it looks perfect because on your computer, when you collide with them, is when they die. So that's your version of the truth. What's actually happening is when you collide with them, they're most likely over there on their computer. But when you collide with them on your computer, because they're like half a second delayed, you think you've collided with them. You've sent them a message saying, I'm going to kill you. And they receive the message and says, I've been killed by someone. I've been consumed. But the problem is there's no fact check on lagging. On their computer, they don't think they've been collided with, but they just accept the truth. They believe your message as the truth. So they die. So unless we're playing Australians on an Australian server, I feel like the collision detection system is a bit janky, and I need to do some research. Like, how can I change that logic? I think for testing initially, however, if you reduce the radius to the core of the fractal, it negates that. I did think about that as well. But where it doesn't help is when you're a small fractal, there's like no margin then for error. You're still getting consumed by big guys before you can even see them appear on your screen because your fractal's so small anyway. That sloppiness doesn't get better until you're, 200 points in size or something. What I was hoping, and I don't know technically how to achieve it, is that everyone's movement is delayed. So if I press right on my keyboard, my player doesn't move until the message goes to the server and comes back to me. So it means all of my movements are like 0.3 seconds delayed. But then everyone would have a closer picture to what the truth is because we're all receiving that movement message instruction at the same time. Technically, I'm not 100% sure on how to do that just yet. I need to do some testing. Yeah, it would be delayed input. It'd be less of a problem if it was like follow my cursor and it was a bit of like a not as quick movement experience. If that was like the intended gameplay, I don't know. Yeah, I might just turn off consumption during this development cycle, or at least for my pitch. If people are going to play test it, I'll just say because we're having multiple people from around the world in the same server, the best experience is actually shooting at the moment. And I'll just have to work out the nicest way to explain that. That's due to position synchronization is a bit, I gotta work out how to best explain it. What's your thought? Functional attack mechanics. Shooting's not sure how hard it would be though. Well, shooting took me like 6 hours. I'm going to be doing new mechanics, don't you worry. Just probably not for this weekend. I got to work on my pitch now. If we could place bombs instead of consume. Yeah, could make like space bar. Drop some bomb. That's definitely a possibility. Makes the game harder for large targets. Oh, that's an interesting point. Just dropping sticky mines around the map, proximity mines. I feel like you need. Well, the bomb's gonna have to be pretty huge. Or make the bombs sizes of. Oh, that's funny. I'll have to think about that. I like it though. I think the next thing I was going to implement was buffs. Dropping in buffs. I do like it. I think there'd be bombs that we'd be dropping on the map that stay there in perpetuity. Drop a bomb for 60 seconds. Yeah, I got to play test that one, that's for sure. Okay, I'm going to turn off this consumption mechanism before I forget. And then I'm going to push up my final code change for the day. Consume. Doing some comments. Temporarily turning off consumption mechanics until we deploy regionalized servers and have a larger player base. Cheers, bud. Thank you. Cheers, much appreciated. Okay, that's hectic. All right, good. All right, if anyone's still here, I am going to turn off stream, focus on pushing up another update, and then focus on my pitch, wrapping up my project. Thank you for your time, whoever's in stream. Anyone have any questions before I close out? Otherwise, I'll shut off in about 10 seconds while I do my last build to disable consumption. Yeah, see you next time. When you get a chance, maybe if you haven't already, send me the URL so I can suss out what you're putting together. Yeah, we'll see you. Thanks, guys.